Hello friends, we're going to talk about what it means to modulate when we're rolling with a training partner. You'll hear us use that term sometimes, and if I could back up to something a little more foundational, everything in the gym, especially when it comes to the character traits that we want to develop as athletes or as martial artists, comes back to respect. It's love your neighbor as yourself. It's that we respect each other as human beings in here always. So when it comes to rolling, and in particular live rolling, sparring as sometimes people call it, we have that first and foremost in mind, where I respect my training partner. I treat them as I want to be treated. So I want them to get better, just as I'm trying to get better. And I want them to be safe, just as I want people to train safely with me. So when I am training with somebody, though, it means that it may vary the level of intensity that I am rolling. So if I'm rolling with somebody who is brand new, and maybe they look like they're a little bit scared, maybe they even said they're afraid and they're nervous and anxious, then I'm going to modulate so that I'm not bringing 100% intensity in the roll. I don't want them not only not to get injured, although as upper belts, as a black belt, I can roll with people with very high intensity and I won't hurt them. But I also don't want them to be I don't want them to be highly discouraged. Okay, so if somebody's already kind of doubting themselves coming on the mats, and then they get a training partner who just completely humiliates them, that's not very helpful for them. Now, I could get a training partner who's new, who's maybe very athletic, maybe has a background in wrestling or some other art, and they maybe have a lot of confidence. Maybe they even might say got a bit of an ego. In that case, I'm probably going to roll with a lot more intensity and give them a kind of roll that demonstrates that they may have some things to learn, that they will be challenged in here, and that it's not that what they've learned out there may help them, but that they still have a lot to learn in here. So as you grow, speaking both kids and adults, as you grow in your maturity on the mat, this is a very big measure of how well you can modulate and control, it's about self-control, your technique, your intensity, so that a person is getting the proper roll, that they're getting challenged but they're not getting injured, that they're being challenged but they're not being totally discouraged. All right? So hopefully that makes some sense, and this is a really important item on the list that we value highly here at Emerge.